Hello everybody, Tanya here with Daisy Blue. I wanted to hop on a couple minutes early just to give people a chance to tune in. So today we will be using the 100% natural mineral makeup from Daisy Blue. I am super excited about this product because I like knowing what's on my face and I like being able to understand what's on my face in terms of ingredients. So I will give a little bit of background on me before we get started. So my name is Tanya and I work for Brand Yourself, and we work with Jenna on her social media and on her website. We were a part of her beautiful rebrand. So everyone give her some love in the comments below for the new look of Daisy Blue, which is phenomenal. Daisy Blue is run by Jenna, for those of you who don't know, and she is a chemist and comes up with all of the products and ingredients and mixtures on her own, and she is a wizard and she is fantastic and she really cares about you as a person. So that is another reason why I love Daisy Blue. So we have about 1 more minute. While I'm going through this tutorial, if anyone has any questions about products that I'm using, how I'm using them, other products they may have or anything, drop those in the comments below and I'll try to answer those as I go, or I'll come back on and answer afterwards. So this will just be a natural everyday look that we can use if you guys want to see something a little bit darker or for going out or other colors. Make sure to let me know and we can schedule to do another one of these as well. So, all right guys, it's noon, yay! So again, Tanya here with Daisy Blue. I'm just going to show you how I use the Daisy Blue all natural, 100% natural mineral makeup. I have been using this makeup for a couple months now and I've really seen a big difference in my skin. A lot less redness. I use a lot of the Daisy Blue products and I'm a true believer in it. So before I started today, I rinsed my face off with water and I followed it up with the Witch Hazel and Aloe Toner. I just put a tiny little bit of this on a cotton round, wipe it all off my face to get any dirt, grime, or any like natural oils off to make sure whatever I put on my face is going to sit there. So after my toner, I like to follow up with the Daisy Blue facial moisturizer. And so before I put on the powders, I like to mix my powder with the moisturizer to try to give me like a tinted moisturizer as my base. So I just take a little bit like this, little pea-size amount, and then I'm gonna start with the shade Camellia. Open these up and they come in these awesome packages with these like twist lids so your product's loose and not gonna get everywhere. Okay, and so I'm just gonna take this, dab it on my hand. A little, it goes a long way. Get a little bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna mix that up. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done mixing it. So you can kind of see it's got like that tinted cream. So now I'm going to apply this all over. So this will give me a good color base. Get some of that excess off there. As well as moisturize my skin, which is really important when you're applying your makeup. You don't want to apply yours on dry skin or it's going to look flaky and kind of powdery, like it's going to come off. And another really, really important thing is when you are applying a liquid foundation, a liquid blush, anything, any type of liquid makeup, tinted moisturizer, BB cream, make sure to always set it with a powder. So that was the Daisy Blue facial moisturizer mixed with Camellia. And now I'm going to set that with Magnolia, which is a little bit of a different shade. Again, awesome packaging. And I am going to use the Daisy Blue Kabuki brush to apply this all over my face. And so the trick with these brushes is they are very thick and dense and super soft. Really, really nice. And it's really important to have a dense brush when you're putting powder, loose powder, especially vanilla powder, on your face. So this is what it'll look like when you get it on your brush. Then tap it in. This will get the powder down in the brush so it spreads evenly when you're putting it on your face. And then I'm just gonna buff this in, Paying extra attention to my T-zone. So my T-zone is right here and here, where people tend to get extra oily. And just buff it in circular motions. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna apply just a little bit more. My T-zone under my eyes because I wear glasses and they tend to get a little bit oily underneath them. So I want to make sure that it doesn't wipe off and those don't slide around. All right. So then after I get my base on, I want to come in with a setting powder. And so Daisy Blue has this amazing sheer aloe setting powder. It's 100% natural and it's white. But it doesn't go on white, it goes on transparent. So I'll show you this. So you're not gonna put it on and look like a ghost, don't worry. And I'm gonna apply this with the Kabuki brush as well, but very lightly. Just kind of set. Pay attention to that T-zone, very lightly all over. Okay, I love setting powder. I did not really know when I first started like wearing makeup and trying makeup and following tutorials and doing all these fun things. I was like, what is setting powder? Is that necessary? And the more I use it, the more I love it because it really sets your makeup for the whole day. So it's really gonna last, which is important. Another fun thing about the Daisy Blue Mineral makeup is because a little goes a long way, it lasts so long and it's such a good quality product that it's awesome. It's nice to have it for a long time so you're not having to run out and continue to get it. And Jenna has awesome promotions running and great shipping promotions, so make sure to check her website and her social media for those. So now that I've set that, I am going to come in with the Powder Flage Concealer. And so I am going to take a little bit of my moisturizer again, just to make a tiny little paste. So I got this bad boy right down here. I want to cover him up a little bit more. And I got this one right here. I want to cover him up a little bit more. And then I'm going to dab it under my eyes. Cover up some of those dark circles. Don't ever rub under your eyes. Always try to pat to try to avoid creating some wrinkles. All right, there we go. Okay, and now that I've put that on the Powder Flage Concealer with my moisturizer, it kind of made that liquid. We want to go in and set that. So I'm putting a little bit more of the Powder Flage, just loose with no moisturizer in it, on this little brush that's also available in Daisy Blue. And I'm just going to powder over that bad boy. This one. And then just a dab under my eyes. Put some powder on my fingers to really... There. So I like to do a little bit of natural contouring. A trick that I learned with contouring is to put the bronzer where the sun would naturally hit you on your face. So generally that is up here where the sun would hit you naturally, and then under your cheekbone and along your nose. So I'm going to use the Daisy Blue Natural Bronzer. This is a beautiful bronzer with a slight shimmer, so it's perfect, especially in Minnesota in the cold months when there's not really a lot of sun, but you really want to have that glow because we all have an inner glow and we all want it to show on the outside. So I'm going to open this up, get some product on this cheek and blush brush, also available on the Daisy Blue website. And same thing as before. Get it on your brush, tap it in. Okay. And I'm just gonna go under my cheekbone, starting at my hair and down to here. And then up here, where the sun would naturally hit me. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. Tap that, tap that. Okay. So another trick with contouring is it's meant to fall into the shadows of your face. So where you would naturally have a shadow under your cheekbones, under your lips, on the side of your nose, and where the sun would hit you. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little bit more. And I'm gonna take the brush and squeeze it. So make it into this thin line and go along my nose. Under my lip to give it a pout. And I'm just gonna take what's left over in my pot, tap that off, do a little under here. All right, so that is what I do with the natural bronzer. The next step that I really love is the Flawless Glow Blush, sorry. And this also comes in a nice pot, and what I love about this blush is it almost has a rose gold undertone. It has a really nice shimmer to it. I will show you guys a swatch of that quick before I put it on my, because blush isn't for everyone, but I personally love this blush. So you can see that it's very shimmery, very light, natural, and airy. Looks good on every skin tone. So I am going to get any excess bronzer off of my brush, and I'm going to use this same brush to apply my blush. So I have some excess in there. Get that on my brush. Tap it in. Okay, and then smile. You want to get it on your cheeks where you naturally would be blushed. It's always good to start your day smiling too, so. And I love that this is like also a natural shimmer, so it gives you a little bit of that highlight as well. All right, so now that I have my blush applied, I want to come in with a lighter shade of the natural foundation in the shade of Birch, and I'm going to do some highlight where it'd be a little bit lighter on my face. And I'm going to use the same brush again, just to get off any excess color from the blush and the bronzer. I'm going to apply this under my eye in a triangle shape. My nose, up into my T-zone. Perfect. All right, so that is what I put on my face, and now I will show you how I do my eyes. So for an everyday look, I like to have just a neutral base and then a little bit of shadowing for a very, very slight smoky eye on the outside. So Daisy Blue has a bunch of beautiful shades of their mineral eyeshadow, so I will show you a couple of those along with the ones that I'm going to use today. So this is Slate. This is not open. You can see this is a beautiful dark gray color. Perfect to make a liner with, to do under your eye, to get a really dark smoky eye if that's what you were looking for. This is one of my favorite colors. I'm not using it today, but it's one of my favorites, is Golden. And it's this beautiful shimmery gold color, and it's gorgeous. Today I'm going to be using Peony. which is like a natural, don't want that to spill out, a natural, just light shimmery champagne color, very neutral. Then in my crease of my eyes, I'm going to use Earth, make sure that doesn't flip out, which is a pretty dark brown. I'll show you that. And a little goes a long way with these shadows, so just remember that. And then I'm gonna highlight with White Phlox, which is just a white shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to use the DZ Blue Small Shadow Brush, which looks like this. And I'm gonna use this for all of my colors. So I'm gonna start with that peony. And because the mineral shadow is loose, you don't wanna brush it on because you're gonna create that dust powder and it's gonna be blowing all over your face. So I'll show you what I do. Tap it in there, and then I pat. Pat the color onto your lid all over with the neutral shade Peony. Okay, then we'll do the other eye. I always start on the inner part of my eye and work my way outward with this one. There's that. And now I'm gonna go in with the Earth to create a little bit of a slight smoky eye and shadow in my crease. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna pat this in as well. And I like to create a V, like I call it the outer V. And so you did this upper crease and then just pat in a little right here and you're creating that natural V right here. And then I just kind of blend. So in slight circular motions. Then we'll go to the other side. Blend, blend, blend. There, all right. And if you are the type of person who likes to have a little bit darker underneath, you can take that same brush, the same color, and I would squeeze it. And I would just put a little shadow underneath. Like that. All right, so now I'm gonna come in with my lighter shade of the white and the highlight. I'm gonna use that same brush and get any of that excess color off in that champagne color and that dark brown color. Tap that in. And I like to use this on the inner corner of my eyes to brighten it up and make you look awake. I like to put it under my eyebrows and my natural arch to highlight that. I'm going to put a little bit on my fingertips. And rub it on my inner corner of my eye. And then I am going to go on to mascara. And so I just have a nice stainless steel eyelash curler. You can get this at any local drugstore, any local store. Mine is the Sonia Kashuk brand from Target. Make sure that it has padding. You don't want one that's just all metal, because if you were to use that on your lashes, you're going to clip them off, and that is not good. So I'm just going to curl my lashes quick. Okay, and I'm going to take the Daisy Blue All Natural, gluten-free and vegan black mascara. I love this mascara. It doesn't get gunky and goopy and make my eyes feel like they weigh 100 pounds. So I'll show you what this brush looks like. And I like to do the outside of my eyes first. So I blink, and then I wiggle to really coat those lashes. Then I'll do my inner eye. And my bottom lash. I do that on my other eye as well. And I like to do 3 to 4 coats generally, because I have very light lashes and they are sometimes really hard to see. So we want to coat those good. And one trick that I like to do is I like to make it thicker towards the outer part of my lashes, where if someone was to wear fake lashes or they were to do like a winged eyeliner, it would be naturally darker. So that was one coat, and we'll do coat 2. So cool doing that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, and then this side. Okay, I'm going to dip that down and get some more product on it. And I'm going to do my 3rd coat, but I'm only going to go on the outside of my lashes this time. So only this out here. Over here. And maybe a little on the bottom. There. And I would also like to color my brows a little bit. So I am going to take that dark earth shade again. And I am going to put just a little bit on my fingertips. And I'm just going to color it in. So I'm literally just putting powder on my hand, on my finger. A little bit. Okay. And then what I like to do to make my eyebrows stay in place is put a little bit of hairspray on my fingers and just so. All right, so there's the brows and the eyes, and now I'm going to go and I'm going to put just a little bit of gloss on my lip. So sneak peek for those of you who are tuning in right now, in a couple weeks, Daisy Blue is going to be releasing 2 new lip glosses. They are buttery and soft and shimmery and glossy. There's a pink tone and more of a corally tone. Because this is the everyday makeup, I'm just going to use the Vitamin E lip balm and place a little bit on my finger, rub it on there, and put it on my lips. And there we go. I'm ready for the day. Tonight when I'm ready to take my makeup off, I will be using the Witch Hazel and Aloe toner again. And I also really love the Rose face bar to take off my makeup, wash my face, get it all prepped for the night, and then I follow up with a moisturizer. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions on the products or any other swatches or tutorials you want to see, please let us know in the comment below. Please make sure to check out the Daisy Blue website as well as their social media pages, Facebook and Instagram. Show Jenna some love, and if you follow this tutorial, post pictures. We want to see. If you have other ways that you like to use this makeup, let us know. We want to see it. Pictures, comments, everything. Again, I'm Tanya, and it has been a great day to get ready with you.